I step through streets where whispers fear to tread. Gold drips from chandeliers above my head. The city watches, hungry for my name, but I walk untamed, untouched by fame. Silk on my shoulders, fire in my veins. I hold no crown that can change my reign. Every glance a weapon, every smile a throne. In every shadow, my power is known. They crave the riches, the jewels, the wine, but true strength glows where freedom shines. Love me like royalty, fierce and untamed. Hold me in fire, whisper my name. I wear the world but bend to none. The empire of hearts I've already won. Grace in my shadow, pride in my fight. I rule the day, I own the night. Velvet nights and sapphire skies. We dance through kingdoms built on lies. Your touch commands more than a throne. In your arms even kings are overthrown. Diamonds gleam but hearts burn brighter. In streets of gold I'm the lone fighter. They see the luxury, the power, the glow, but none can see the fire I know. Titles crumble, kingdoms fall, but I answer only to my call. Love me like royalty, fierce and untamed. Hold me in fire, whisper my name. I wear the world but bend to none. The empire of hearts I've already won. Grace in my shadow, pride in my fight. I rule the day, I own the night. If honor calls, I rise unafraid. Every choice a war, every move a blade. No gilded cage can contain my soul. I claim the stars, I set my goal. In palaces they measure men by wealth. I measure mine by courage and stealth. Your eyes, your lips, your whispered vow. In your presence I kneel. Only now, social games, intrigues, masquerade. I walk through masks they all have made. Yet in my heart I remain untouched by greed, by lies, by those who lust. They see the crown, the silk, the gold, but freedom's flame cannot be sold. Love me like royalty, fierce and untamed. Hold me in fire, whisper my name. I wear the world but bend to none. The empire of hearts I've already won. Grace in my shadow, pride in my fight. I rule the day, I own the night. If desire tempts, I let it burn. Every kiss, every touch, a lesson to learn. I bend no knee, I bow to no lie. I rule my kingdom beneath open sky. Luxury drips, yet my spirit flies. In your arms, even mountains rise. Every throne, every jewel, every sin can't compare to the fire within. Love me like royalty, wild and free. Hold me in fire for eternity. Crown on my head, heart in your hands. I build my empire where passion stands. Grace in my sovereign, untamed, elegant, true. I am the crown, the flame, the view. Social, amorous, glorious, and tied, the empire of freedom. My endless stride. I walk through fire, I walk through gold. Every glance a story, every move bold. They kneel for titles, I rise for a thrill. I bend no law, I break no will. Whispers follow, eyes can't hide. The crown I wear is my endless pride. I'm the sovereign of desire, untamed and wild, handsome and ruthless, elegant, beguiled. Love me, fear me, chase me if you dare. I rule the night with a lion's stare. Luxury bleeds through the veins of kings. Freedom is mine. I own all things. Silk and shadow, the world at my feet. Every kiss a victory, every touch a lead. Your heart trembles, your soul complies. In my empire, truth never lies. They want my crown, they want my flame, but they'll never master the sovereign's game. I'm the sovereign of desire, untamed and wild, handsome and ruthless, elegant, beguiled. Love me, fear me, chase me if you dare. I rule the night with a lion's stare. Luxury bleeds through the veins of kings. Freedom is mine. I own all things. If honor calls, I answer with a grin. Every war I wage, I always win. No gilded cage can contain my fire. I reign on lust, on love, on empire. I'm the sovereign of desire, untamed and wild, handsome and ruthless, elegant, beguiled. Love me, fear me, bow or fly. I wear the crown, I touch the sky. Grace in my step, fire in my veins. I rule the world, I break the chains. Palaces crumble, but I remain sovereign of desire, master of rain. doesn't flinch at the rise or fall. In her smile, the noise is tamed. No crowd compares at all. What survives when the lights go dim? Not the myth, but the discipline. I choose respect that doesn't fade. A life well played. I was built to walk away from anything that asked me to break. Time will sort the gold from clay. Grace decides what stays when history draws the line. Let it say I stood. How could sit in mirror, show me who I am. Social masks, careful skin. They trade me souls from marble floors. I learn my worth at home, closed doors. Silk tongue kills and into power. Doing too fast, they riding hours. Honor grows in patient ground. No spotlight, no trumpets, and I won't wear a crown that owns my spine. I bend for love, not for the land. Freedom fits me tailor-made. Elegance in every step I take. Hands on truths, no borrowed flame. I rise slow, but I remain. If I reign the same. With a crown that knows my name. She reads my silence like a book. Sees a man behind the look. In a smile, the world feels right. More than gold, more than my lies. What's it gone without respect? What's success without a breath? I choose the road that leaves me whole. Not a kingdom, but control. I wear a crown that owns my spine. I stand in truth, I cross the line. Power, faithful grace remains. Time remembers honest names. If they ask what made me strong, I'll say Lord and moving on. They taught us early how to pose and smile. to sell our souls in a fashionable style. Social ladders made of glass and lights. Everyone climbing, nobody asks why. Luxury dripping from polished hands, but emptiness hides behind every plan. I watch men trade their names for control. Crowns on their heads, but holes in their soul. I learned power fades when respect is gone, and a kingdom built wrong won't last long. Real elegance moves calm and slow. It doesn't beg to be seen, it simply shows. I walk with grace, I don't need to run. No borrowed light, I shine my own sun. I don't want a throne that cages my breath. I choose freedom loud, even close to death. Call me handsome, call me composed. My strength is quiet, my heart is exposed. In a world obsessed with money and fame, I stay rich and honor, untouched by shame. I walk with grace, I don't need to run. No borrowed light, I shine my own sun. I don't want a throne that cages my breath. I choose freedom loud, even close to death. Call me handsome, call me composed. My strength is quiet, my heart is exposed. In a world obsessed with money and fame, I stay rich and honor, untouched by shame. Let them worship gold and temporary power. I'll keep my soul in the darkest hour. A crown can fall, a throne can break, but grace survives every road I take. So when I leave, remember my name. Not for what I own, but how I remain. No change, no mask, no hollow praise. Just a free man walking in grace. Velvet nights and champagne skies. Your touch ignites for the city lights. Remove like shadows and golden holes. Every glance a spark. There we stepping toes. Fiji's the throne, the glitter, the fame. But I only answer when you call my name. Crawling kiss, luxury, fire. Love reality. Take me higher. I wear the world on my highlights flee. Water and patience. Let me see. Grace in my moves, joy in my faith. High on the day, high on the night. Ooh. Soaking secrets, whispers in the dark. Every touch of calmness, every look a sport. Your eyes demand, your lips get creep in the arms. I'm finally free. It won't control, but I choose the style. No guilty cage can never tie. Calling kiss, luxury, fire. Let me untamed. Take me higher. I wear the world on my heart's fade. All the passion, let me see. Grace in my mood, charm in my fate. High all the day, high all the night. Hard times I've been on me. A bottle of love and it sets me free. Every jolt, every tone, every sigh can't compare to the flame in your eyes. Calling kiss, luxury, fire. Let me untamed. Take me higher. Evidence has on display. All raining gold, I choose my way. Grace in my youth, drawn in the fire. All the day I own the night. Grounding your feet, reading the heart. And untamed love. Under chandeliers, the city bends its knee. Whispers chase the powerful, chasing me. I will walk in silk, but fighting bone. A king unknown, yet never alone. They measure worth by gold and fame, but courage counts when the night knows your name. Hold me like a secret, kiss me like sin. I wear a crown, but freedom lives within. Luxury gleams, but on it stays bright. I roll the day, I own the night. Grace in my step, fire in my veins. No chain can bind what liberty claims. but I'll keep the soul they cannot claim. Hold me like a secret, kiss me like sin. I wear a crown, but freedom lives within. Gold drips, but the heart stays free. I choose my path, my destiny. Grace in my step, fire in my veins. No cage can hold what liberty reigns. If honor calls, I answer loud. If love fights, I fight unbound. No gem, no palace, no gilded light can match the fire in my eye. Hold me like a secret, love me like a king. Luxury fades, but true hearts sing. Throne of shadows, heart of fire. Elegance, power, and raw desire. Free to rise, free to fall. I live for glory, I live for all. A crown may shine, but the soul decides. I reign wherever my courage resides. I grew up watching shadows climb the wall. Social games where only the ruthless call. Champagne dreams in a plastic town. Everyone kneeling just to wear a crown. I saw love traded for a better seat. Promises melting under marble feet. They taught me power speaks louder than grace, but silence revealed the truth in their face. I learned real class doesn't beg or shout. It walks away when the lights burn out. A man is measured by the ground he stands, not the weight of gold in his hands. I don't need a throne to know my name. I don't need a crown to play the game. Honor in my spine, freedom in my soul. Elegance is knowing you're already whole. Call it handsome, call it refined. I wear my peace like a tailored suit of time. In a world addicted to borrowed fame, I stand crowned by truth, not shame. She loved me without asking who I'd be. Not the future king, just the man in me. We dance between luxury and doubt, learning what to keep and throw out. Silk sheets can't soften a restless mind, and diamonds don't heal the heart left behind. She said, if you're free, then stay that way. Don't let a throne teach you how to obey. I watch kings ride inside their reign, prisoners of pleasure, addicted to chains. I chose a path they couldn't see, where honor costs more than luxury. I don't need a throne to know my name. I don't need a crown to play their game. Honor in my spine, freedom in my soul. Elegance is knowing you're already whole. Call it handsome, call it refined. I wear my peace like a tailored suit of time. In a world addicted to borrowed fame, I stand crowned by truth, not shame. Let them chase applause and fragile power. I'll keep my word in the quiet hour. A crown can fall, a name can fade, but honor survives glass towers built on quiet fear. I learned to stand without a cheer. Velvet words, strategic hands, crowns that crack under demand. On a doesn't shift or spin, it lives within. Nothing knows my spine or name. I don't bow for borrowed flame. Freedom moves the way I breathe. Elegance in choosing me. Handsome, calmer, measured fire. Love keeps my feet off every wire. If I rise, it's slow, cool and clean. Nothing owns my spine. She holds my truth without a claim. Not impressed by fortune's game. In her eyes, I'm not a role. I'm a man who's whole. Thrones are loud but fragile too. They demand more than they give you. I choose respect that doesn't fade. A life well played. Nothing knows my spine or soul. I don't sell what makes me whole. When the lights forget my face, honor will remember my place. If they ask what made me strong, I'll say love and moving on. City lights reflect our names in glass and gold. Power in the handshake, secrets never told. We dine with lions, talk like saints and sin. In tailored words, we choose the world we're in. They watch us rise from the streets to the throne, but they'll never know the weight of standing alone. Love me like a promise carved in stone. Kiss me like a king without a home. I wear a velvet crown, but my heart runs free. Honor in my blood, rebellion in me. I rule no cage. I kneel to no lie. I choose my fate. fire, not the flame. Love me like a promise carved in stone. Hold me like a king without a home. I wear a velvet crown and my heart runs free. Grace in my steps, pride in me. I rule no cage. I kneel to no lie. I choose my fate under an open sky. If I fall, let it be in style and truth, with on intact and fearless youth. No throne defines the soul I keep. Freedom's the crown I'll always Love me beyond the riches and fame. See the man, not the name. Velvet crown, but my heart stays wild. A gentleman's fire, a freedom child. I bow to love, I stand for me. Elegance born from liberty. A crown may shine, but the soul decides. I reign wherever my courage resides. De wolk is laat op en rouge en taal. Social wars and never stop. Die fluisterkrans wordt cheap close. I know it's sad, smoke cause. Mad with holes and empty cheers. Pride we filled by hidden fears. On a dozen reasons voice. It's a choice. Quiet as my kingdom. I don't need a phone or call. Freedom fix me head to toe. Healing isn't moving slow. And so calm, steady flame that keeps me moving like the flame. Before rules from living. Quiet is my Shadows dance on marble walls, whispers echo through gilded halls. I wear the crown that cuts my skin. Every jewel hides the wars again. They want my name, my fame, my fire, but no chain can bind my desire. Hold me like danger, love me like sin. I rule the night with the wild high winds. Luxury drips till my soul stays free. Honor and freedom, my legacy. Grace in my steps. Yourself, if the world is cold, in your arms, even kingdom fall. They chase the throne, but they'll never sleep. The fire that burns untaming me. Hold me like danger, let me like sin. I know the night, the wild violence. But you drifts when my soul stays free. Honor and freedom, my legacy. Grace in my steps. Oh, my life, in train. I refuse this crown is heavy, let it stay. I'll carry my heart my own way. No palace, no gold, no fleeting fame can dim the flame that I became. Hold me like danger, hold me like sin. Hold me like danger, hold me like danger, hold me like sin. Hold me like danger, hold me like sin. I know the night, get the wild wildness. Velvet robe, untamed desire. Boy, I'm the snow, I am the fire. Raising my step. I want my life. I refuse this guy. Night falls, the kingdom sleeps, but I rise and freedom keeps. I don't need to go. Say just in diamonds and lights, so just smile for stars and eyes. They so respectful front row seats, along our voice in quiet streets. She sees a man before the crown, before the rise, before the fall. In a touch, the night goes down. No empire beats the sun's crown. He formed a built to cage the grey. Trains disguising royal place. I choose the road that lets me breathe. Respect is all I need. I don't need other hope or lights. I stand up by me, lay eyes. Time will judge the rules we keep. I choose our just and right. When the lights and titles slow down on, I never knelt to God. Head on me to gold. Raised by streets that judge your name, social rules, a silent game. They measure worth by cars and wine. I learned my value over time. Velvet nights, marble door. Everyone wants a little more, but honor's not a thing you buy. It's how you stand when no one's by. I don't chase crowns, I steal my breath. I don't toast lies in crystal glass. Freedom's written in my stride. Grace and fire, side by side. Handsome flows, a tailored soul. Love keeps me honest, keeps me whole. If I lead with truth. Grace in my bloodline, fire in my fire in my She loves the man behind the name, not the spotlight, not the fame. In her eyes I lose the way. No throne could ever feel this safe. Power fades when masks come off. Respect survives the final cost. I'd rather walk my path alone than sit afraid on someone's throne. I don't chase crowns that steal my breath. I build a name that earns respect. Elegance in how I move. Strength in choosing what I lose. If history remembers me, let it say I live free. I live free. so gilded light can shine brighter than the fire in my eye. I'm fearless, untouchable, raw and alive. In love, in power, I rise, I thrive. Love me like a stone, wild and untamed. Hold me in the glow, but don't cage my flame. I wear the crown, but I bend no knee. Freedom's the empire inside of me. Grace in my shadow, charm in my fight. I reign in the day, I rule the night. Palaces fade, but the soul remains an empire of light, unbroken chains. Born from the noise of the alley light, where dreams get traded for sleepless nights. I saw the world in a cracked reflection, social scars but full of direction. They dress the lies in gold and wine, call it power, call it divine. But I know whispers in quieter rooms, where hearts still bloom. Silk crowns on restless heads, love and luxury and what we said. I don't want a throne built on fear, I want freedom standing right here. Grace in my walk, fire in my name. Handsome sins, but I play it clean. If I rule, let it be with truth. A kingdom born from fearless youth. She loves me raw, no diamond disguise. Sees my soul, not just my rise. In her eyes, I'm already king. No borrowed crown, no golden ring. What's wealth if you can't breathe? What's power if you can't leave? I choose a road, the open flame. Honor over hollow fame. Silk crowns can fall apart, but freedom lives inside the heart. Elegance in how I stand, not owned by men, not ruled by land. If history remembers my name, let it say I walked with grace. Say hey, and melt this wedding. Hey, and melt this wedding. Champagne skies and concrete souls, social games with loaded rules. They bow to money, kiss the throne, and I learn to stand on my own. She dances between danger and art, love wrapped tight around a wild heart. They call it scandal, I call it fate. Beauty doesn't wait. This is a velvet rebellion, soft touch, hard ambition. I wear my charm like armor, bright, elegant, sharpened by truth and fight. No chains on my destiny, no crown that owns my liberty. I'm handsome, flawed, but still I stand. A free man ruling my own land. A free man ruling my own land. Hey, hey. Honor isn't loud or sold, it's how you move when nights get cold. Power fades, but respect remains in broken streets. this. This is a